Hey everyone, Arnoldo here from the Protocase team with another Proto Tech Tip. Today we're going to cover permanent part marking methods that are recommended for applications requiring MIL-STD-130. First, what is MIL-STD-130? This is a specification used for giving directions on how to mark items sold to the U.S. Department of Defense and all of its agencies. It essentially provides the criteria by which product designers develop specific item identification marking requirements. Now, unless your organization specifically deals with the U.S. Department of Defense, MIL-STD-130 won't be relevant to you. If your organization does, please stick around. Of the part marking methods we offer at Protocase, 3 are specifically recommended for applications requiring this spec, as per Table 2 in the document. These are laser marking, dot pinning, and rubber stamping. We will briefly go over them in this video, but for more in-depth information, please check our previous tech tips, which we've linked to below, or check our website. Laser marking is an ultra-efficient form of part marking, where a low-powered laser beam moves across the material, either aluminum or stainless steel. The energy from the laser beam creates a reaction that will slightly alter the material's properties and appearance in order to create a permanent mark. There are several different laser marking types available, including engrave, burn, silver, outline, ablate, and anneal. Dot pinning is done by a machine that indents the metal to create letters or numbers that are easily recognizable. With dot pinning, you can choose from 5 different font types and 4 character heights. Rubber stamping is done by creating letter and number combinations and then applying them using permanent ink. The ink can either be black or white, depending on which color will give you the best contrast based on the finish of your part or enclosure. When submitting orders or parts to Protocase, if your organization deals with this spec, there are a few important things to keep in mind. You, the customer, are the design activity. This means that you retain full design and quality assurance control, as well as the full responsibility to the acquiring activity for the final delivered product. The U.S. Department of Defense, be it an agency or a contractor, is the acquiring activity, and they enlist your service to develop the marking requirements while using the criteria in MIL-STD-130. Protocase is the manufacturer, and we control the production of your item. Product designers must include in product definition data the specific requirements as to marking content, size, location, application process, and any other materials that will be part of the deliverable item. Simply stating in the product definition data that the marking be in accordance with the standard is not sufficient. All the details for part marking should be explained in the contractual instruments between the design activity and the acquiring activity. Now, do you have to meet every single clause in the standard? No. The document only provides general guidelines and recommendations. What is required for your application should be detailed in your supply contract with the government, or developed by your company for your specific purpose. Does this also mean that Protocase will not provide any advice or guidance for you? Come on, you know what's better than that. Even though we cannot make any design choices regarding part marking for this standard, we can give you some tips. For human readable information, any of the 3 marking methods we've covered will suffice, as long as you keep a minimum font size of 0.2 centimeters, 0.08 inches, or 5.76 points, and your font type is sans serif. So fonts like Arial, Gothic, Helvetica, Times, and Courier are ideal. As for the content, we need you to provide, number 1, your company's unique identifier, which is a 5-character cage code. Number 2, your unique item identifier, which is the part number on your drawing. And number 3, the revision number. If required, we will then mark the equivalent Protocase information just below yours and preceded by the letters MFR. What about marking method? You have to specify that as well, but there are recommendations we can make. For instance, if your part is dot pin and then powder coated, it may compromise its readability, so we will suggest rubber stamping or laser marking instead. If your part is grain finished, rubber stamping may often bleed out and lose clarity during application, so we will steer you towards another option. The last detail you must define is the marking location. It doesn't have to be dimensioned, but a specific location on your part and approximate area are a must. We are working to add other verified marking methods to our MIL-STD-130 list, and we will let you know as soon as they are live. Moreover, if you deal with machine-readable information, such as barcodes and QR codes, this future project will be of special interest to you. If you'd like to discuss your application, our account managers and engineering and design services teams are here to help. For more information about this topic, please visit our website. Thank you very much for watching this week's Proto Tech Tip. We'll see you back here next week.